A look from earlier as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home turf.
Here we go.
So the Clippers win the tip. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. They've got Terrence Mann, and it's Boston in at the shooting guard position.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Now here's Harris. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You've got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
Pass to Jamison for three. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's the Magician, hounded by Harris. Here's Boston. Here's the Magician. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. Top of the key. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Finley, averaging around 6 a game.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And it's Jay missing. The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Jamison. For 3, Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
What Joe Harris has accomplished in the NBA is so impressive. Grew from a role player to a starter. Okay, that's on the defense. You got to show more fight if you want to stop him.
Here's Finley. Pass to Bridges. And here's Harris outside. The Magician grabs the miss. Hey, no 2 ways about it. Joe Harris puts in the work, Richard.
Yeah, he's just proof that it pays off. Just a humble guy, and he plays team first ball. He's always ready to sacrifice, and that persistent effort level has been well rewarded.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Pass to Finley. They set the pick. Going inside, and they pick up 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Jamison. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Here's Jay. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And the blocks leaders among small forwards. Coaches love to get strong deep. And the Clippers making a change here. .35 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Powell. And there's the screen. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Thomas, averaging around 5 points a game. Crowder outside. This one for three. Blocked. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Nets out in front, up 1. And the second quarter is on its way.
Please give a big round of applause for your next youth dance team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them, refusing to box them out accordingly.
On the floor for the Clippers, we've got Norman Powell, and it's ABC in at the 4 spot. Here's the Magician. Here's Jay. Oh, a beautiful... Reverse layup. He has 6. And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Inside. Back to Bridges. Pass to Simmons. Bridges, a screen on Powell. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Yeah, an elite passing forward. Simmons just dropping a dime.
Here's ABC. And again, it's the Clippers.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Bridges passes to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Here's the Magician. Isaac covering. Clock at 6. And that one is hammered home.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now Simmons to the middle. A nice shot by Jamison.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's the Magician. It's a 3-point game. To the paint. Let's go with a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Simmons. Yes, it's good. Simmons has got 6 here in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's the Magician. He has 7. That shot off the mark. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Jamison. Pass to Bridges. Here's the floater. The Magician grabs the miss. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
1:43 left to play in the first half. The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Jamison. He's got 9. It's deflected. It's tipped. Here's Claxton. Down low. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons. Getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Clippers making a change here. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Nets. They're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning.
I think for the Nets, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But there's still
big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Thomas. Crowder outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Thomas. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. 23 seconds left to play in the first half.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's the Magician. He's got 11. To the wing, right side. Pass to Zubac. Here's the Magician. Beyond the arc. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Clippers ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second.
You look at their stats. They're shooting it well. Love the ball movement. They're getting guys open and taking the right shots.
Some smart basketball from them in the first half. A joy to watch here in the studio. And guys, now let's see what games have yet to tip off. The Charlotte Hornets will... That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report update from LA's head athletic trainer, and the report isn't good. It's almost certain to be a broken wrist. And losing a player as the season really hits its stride is going to be tough for them. Hopefully it's a speedy recovery.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury. Definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
We've got Joe Harris. Mikal Bridges is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's prime time in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Magician. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
And I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
1:16 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's the Magician. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he drops it first.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Zubac, he's checked in for Batum.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Simmons. The jump hook. Great positioning on the putback. 25 points in the game.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Mann. Over to the wing. From the arc. Sinks the tray.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Brooklyn has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Thomas. Six on the shot clock. Now here's Harris. From deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's the Magician. Pass to Mann. Launches a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And he lobs it up.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's the Magician. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And offensively, a great show for the...
Your next youth next team.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so here are the Clippers. 4-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5. And so in the game for the Clippers, we've got Ivica Zubac, and it's Mann in at the point. Now here's Harris. Pass to Finley. Inside, out to Harris. 3-pointer, and the Nets another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And stolen by Bridges. Harris down low. Pass to Finley. Bridges with it. Here's Finley. Harris a screen. There's the triple. Finley can't hit.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Here's Mann. Puts up a 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Harris outside. 4-3. The shot misses.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
So the Nets making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Boom! He jammed it straight down.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Finley. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Brooklyn trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Screen by Claxton. Drives to the hoop. The layup off target. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to man. Isaac with the steal. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter here. Blocked! And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're behind by 4. 1:52 left in the fourth.
Into the lineup for your next.
Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 4. Finley can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's the Magician, pounded by Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's going for the lob. Hammers the lob through.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Brooklyn's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Fires the 3. The shot by Jamison, no good.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Here's the Magician, and there's another one for the Clippers.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. To the inside, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Pass to Claxton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. There's a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Harris finds Bridges. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's the Magician. He's guarded by Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Substitutions on the court.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building...
The ball! Go over it!
Oh, who say does that?
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. As the season rolls on, Brent, how do squads manage to preserve momentum and energy and keep themselves fired up?
Yeah, you got to challenge yourself, Kevin, to try to continue to be consistently good. And I think that's what you're talking about here is a standard with which you play is going to help you continue to get wins because you expect that from one another.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Okongwu is out there with Johnson. And it's Young. Then there's the prodigy. And it's Griffin in at the 3, the small forward.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lou and I were able to chat. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now Young. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Griffin kicks to Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. And it's off from three-point range. And this offensive system, Brett, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Here's the Magician. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 4 on the clock. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. It's Young on the wing. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Hits it from three-point range.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's the Magician. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here's the Prodigy. Dishes it to Okongwu. Young inside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's the Magician, defended by Griffin. A nice shot by the Magician.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here is Young. Here's Sparks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
Here's Solomon. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to the Magician. Here's Mann. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. Fourth, the Clippers.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
They get it back. Young outside. Tries again. Got a hand on it.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
A nice shot by the Magician. And it's 9 points for the Magician.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 5. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing us.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
On the court right now for the Hawks. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Griffin out there with Johnson. And it's Okongwu into the center position. And so it's Atlanta with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Murray, and it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Zubac is checked in for Norman Powell. The Prodigy is checked in for Atlanta. From the arc, the Hawks again can't hit. Clippers leading by 7. Over to the left wing. Here's the Magician. Here's Zubac, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Young pass to Sparks. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. The Prodigy's got 5 points so far.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Solomon, no good.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Young pass to Sparks. Off target with his 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Solomon, no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Johnson. Up again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's the Magician. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Shoots. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah. You can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Here's the Magician after the basket by Atlanta. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Here's Sparks. Misses the three.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Boston. Jacks up a three. No good. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And there's the call on the Magician. That's his first foul. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here.
Here we go, fans. Let's get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
So it's Atlanta now. 4-point game. Conley with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the three ball is good.
Well, no hesitation whatsoever from Brook Lopez at that range.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Good work there as it goes. Mann's got his first basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Conley's shot is off. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Here's the Magician. 9 points in the game so far.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Conley. In the corner, Bay with it. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And Bay drains the triple.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's the Magician. He's got 11. And he can't bank that one in. Here's the Prodigy. Outside Conley. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Mann. He averages about 5 points a game. Crosses over. Bay pulls it in. Back to Conley. Lets the three fly. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer, Peter. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
How about these guys dropping daggers from distance? It's become contagious.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got ABC. Also, Ivica Zubac's out there, and it's the Magician in at the three spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's the Magician. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. You know, I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
A fadeaway. A rebound by Johnson.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
Second team foul.
Both teams will make substitutions. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
One shot.
Brent, when we talk about the evolution of basketball, Brook Lopez is a great example.
Well, this is one of the more head-scratching, remarkable, complimentary things that you could say about Brook Lopez. The fact that he did not make a three-pointer until his 7th season in the NBA, but added that long range to his game to become a stretch 5 and a valuable piece to the Bucks' 2021 title run. An amazing career arc for one Brook Lopez. I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Here's the Magician. He's got 13. Misses the chippy right there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Murray against Ross. Sparks. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
The Magician passes to Powell. Here's the Magician. Hands it from downtown. The Magician's got 16 points.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
For Atlanta, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. Here's the Magician. He's got 16. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 18.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way.
And so it's Atlanta with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Hawks, Johnson is out there with Griffin. And there's the Prodigy. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Young in at the 1 spot. Throws it up high.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Clippers trail by 16. Here's the Magician. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds in the game. Griffin kicks to Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. From downtown, the basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game. Here's the Magician. And the layup's good off the glass. 22 points for the Magician.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And here's Young to the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's the Magician from deep. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Inside. The Prodigy's shot is good. The Prodigy's got 21.
And after only making 35% of their shots in that first half, they are slowly getting into a groove here in the second.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, the Prodigy.
Well, he's got his field goal percentage in the high 50s, and that says a lot about how well he's been able to kind of exploit the gaps in the defense. His motion, his ability to find open spots on the floor, you can definitely see the difference.
Taking on the defending champs always adds a little extra meaning to the game. And with the way he's gotten after it tonight, it was clear this one meant a lot to him. Sinks the three-pointer. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
Here's the Magician. The Clippers rebound. 2 seconds left. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lets it go from 11. A prodigy, no good. Clippers trail by 17. Here's the Magician. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Young pass to Okongwu. And there's the call on the Magician. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Murray's checked in for Atlanta.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks, DeJounte Murray.
1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Hawks passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the pass to Griffin. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Prodigy.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
A nice shot by the Magician.